السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. رمضان كريم علينا وعليكم بالصحة والعافية. The first official Ramadan live. Yeah, inshallah everyone is doing well. Inshallah the fasting is easy. Inshallah I just wanted to give some quick updates, especially going into Ramadan. I know a lot of you guys reached out asking a lot of questions. So first and foremost, for those of you who have already placed an order prior to January 1st, you should have already received your bottles already in your orders. So if you have not received your order, please feel free to reach out at support@azhaari.com. That way I can at least check for you, inshallah. And then for those of you who placed an order prior to or after January 1st, up until today, at the moment, alhamdulillah, a lot of the final components have already cleared customs and they're on our way to our fulfillment agency. If not, they've already been received by our fulfillment agency. So inshallah, those orders that have been placed after January 1st, inshallah, will begin shipping out this upcoming week, inshallah. So if there's any tweaks that you need to make in terms of your order, anything that you need to update, please feel free to reach out before that order is shipped out. Again, same email, support@azhaari.com. Let's see, let's get this up and running. Fortunately, I don't have a whole lot of time today. Only have maybe 30 minutes. But inshallah, I want to try my best to answer as many questions as I can. Check in, see how everyone is doing in terms of Ramadan. Let's see. I can't read a single thing on here. Let me try something a little bit different. Go through this every single time. Let's try this. There we go. Assalamu alaikum. I'm from Allah Mubarak. Whatever happened to the $25 bottles I saw when I went to the site was $65. There was never a $25 bottle. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Yeah, there was a $25 accessory kit. There's that, but there was no bottles that were $25. The lowest was when we did the launch kit. And the starting price for that was $45, and then from there it kind of worked its way up. So, and even that is, there was a lot of work that had to go into getting it at that price point. It's very challenging. In this day and age, it is extremely difficult. All right, let's see. Why not launching it on Amazon and let them handle all the shipping in a more quicker form? There's a few reasons for that. Reason number one, we're not comfortable working with Amazon. We said this in a previous live. I think it was like 2 or 3 lives ago. Amazon has a project called Project Nimbus, where essentially they work with the Israeli government and they provide cloud services to the Israeli government to surveil Palestinians and things along those lines. I think they give them about $1.3 billion over, I think, a span of about 5 years or something like that. So when I found that out, I was like, you know what? I don't want to support that. I don't want to support that. I don't want to put my product on there. The only thing I'm going to be asked, why? Had you known this, why are you putting your product on there? I don't have an answer for that. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna stay off of Amazon until things change. So that's the main reason. And then second of all, even if we were to do Amazon, the main thing is having enough inventory on hand to be able to send it to Amazon for them to fulfill. That's another big issue. So that's why, unfortunately, we're in a pre-order. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Oh, yeah, no worries. Let's see, there was another question that was had. Yeah, the biggest obstacle for right now is literally customs. That's the biggest hurdle that we're experiencing. Once it gets to customs, I mean, everything is predictable up until it gets to customs. Once it gets to customs, there is no telling how long it'll take. It can take 2 days, it can take 2 weeks, it can take 2 months. There's just no telling. It can even be sent back to the original manufacturer. There's no way to gauge it. So yeah. Let's see. Another question came up. So, and then another thing that was brought up was the affiliate program. So inshallah, at the moment we are revamping the entire website. So inshallah, that will be launched sometime this week, inshallah. So, inshallah. And then also, I forgot what I was going to say. There was something else someone asked. Yeah, I completely forgot. But how's everyone doing? Inshallah khair. How's your Ramadan? So far, so good? Oh, someone also asked about, I just remembered, was asking about a discount code in the month of Ramadan for the pre-orders and stuff like that. Inshallah, we are going to offer one. To be honest, it's not going to be a whole lot just because we are in a pre-order, and in order to be able to fulfill, we also obviously need enough funding to be able to do that. So it's going to be minimal at the moment. Unfortunately, it'll probably be about 10%, right around there. But inshallah, we'll probably announce it. But that should help, inshallah. And then also, inshallah, we plan to also do giveaways during the month of Ramadan. So be on the lookout for that, inshallah. I don't know what's up with my connection. Let's see. I don't know why this is not working. Let me close this up. Let's do this. Yeah, I missed a lot of messages. Trying to think what else. Someone also asked if they place an order in the coming days or weeks, would I be able to receive it before Eid? I know a lot of you guys really wanted to receive it before Eid. To be honest, it depends. Because we have limited inventory, I would have to actually double check and see if there's enough units to be sent out to absolutely everyone that placed an order so far. I'm confident we are. We have the ability to do so, but anyone beyond that, I'm not sure about. So in the meantime, inshallah, we're going to be offering gift cards. I know a lot of you guys, like I said, want to gift it to family members, to coworkers, so on and so forth. So at least with a gift card, you would be able to gift something to them, inshallah. So until at least we then have inventory, and then from there they can place an order using that gift card. So yeah. I don't know what happened to this chat. see what other questions were there. There were quite a few. There was another question. What was it? Someone also asked about estimated delivery. Once an order gets shipped out, the moment it gets shipped out, you'll get a shipping confirmation email, and then you'll also receive tracking in that email. So once you get that, the moment you get the tracking number, tracking information, from there, the estimated delivery time, it ranges, but the general range is going to be between 6 and 9 business days. Some will be upwards of 12 business days at its max. Some will be as quick as 3 days. So it just depends, depending on obviously where it's going. And it ultimately comes down to your local courier, what they're able to do. The international shipping, the first half until it gets to your country is fairly quick. But then after that, it just depends on your local couriers at that point. And of course, customers. I think that's pretty much it. Like I said, it wasn't a whole lot of information that I was going to share. It's not. Just want to give, like I said, just do some just quick updates. That way people can at least refer back to these videos as a point of reference. Instead of having to answer emails and stuff, I might not be able to get to you. At least these lives help to get information out. So. Let's see. What's going on? I don't know what's going on with my internet. Let's see what else was there. There was another question. For those of you who received your orders, I highly recommend going to our YouTube channel and finding the full breakdown tutorial of the Azhaari mono bottle and all the accessories. Like I said, this is not your typical bottle, so there is a bit of a learning curve. So inshallah, that video will definitely help to clarify some things and at least get you going, inshallah. It should get you about 90% of the way. So I highly recommend everyone at least check that video. So. Another question. What else? There was of course, with shipping, we're using something known as DDP, which is basically duties are already paid for and already covered. So you don't have to worry about duties with shipping. So if a courier, for example, is saying, hey, you need to pay duties or something like that, please feel free to reach out to us at support@azhaari.com. That way we can clarify with them and take care of it, inshallah, for you. Another thing is if anyone, for whatever reason, notice like, hey, the wait is really long, because it is a long wait, to be honest, especially in a pre-order. So if you find that, hey, this is too long of a wait, I just want to cancel my order and refund, again, just feel free to reach out to us. For us to be able to do a refund is very quick. It's very quick. Once we actually, of course, it takes time to actually reach your email and find it. The actual refund on our end is very quick. So yeah. MashaAllah. Jazakallah khair. Jazakallah khair. Ramadan Kareem. علينا وعليكم بالصحة والعافية. Kind of curious, what are your guys' goals this Ramadan? What do you guys have in mind? What's the new habit that you want to to adopt and carry into the rest of the year. I don't know what's going on with this. I can't read anything. So this Ramadan is a little bit different. I've noticed the vibe is a little bit different. So half of it is with daylight savings, the other half isn't. So it's very interesting. I remember the last time it was around this time of year. It was years ago. Years ago. I want to say what, a few decades ago. So definitely a while ago. I think the last time it was in the winter, or roughly winter time, was like 2000 something, like the early 2000s. I'm actually kind of curious now. Earlier than that. Dang, hold on a minute. 96. Yeah, it was probably like, sheesh, in the mid 90s. SubhanAllah. Yeah, if you have any other questions, comments, concerns, for those of you who place an order, or anyone really, feel free to reach out, inshallah. Like I said, our goal is to try to do a little bit more Ramadan lives. Like I said, we'll be doing a lot more stuff going into Ramadan. Some giveaways, what else? Giveaways, I just forgot what I was going to say. This is what happens when you fast. Start to forget things. Offering gift cards, that was another thing. And hopefully, like I said, the ones that place orders leading up to, I believe, today, inshallah, you should be able to receive it before Eid. That's the goal. Inshallah, we're going to do fulfillment of these orders from January 1st up until today, as of this upcoming week. So inshallah, you should get your tracking information and shipping information this week, inshallah. So, I think that's pretty much it. Like I said, very short today. I have some stuff to do, but like I said, if there's any other comments, questions, concerns, feel free to reach out, inshallah. The best way is through email. That's by far the best way. With DMs, it's very difficult to keep up with, so email. support@azhaari.com. So, and yeah, that should be pretty much it. Like I said, Ramadan Kareem, alayna wa alaykum. May Allah Azza wa Jalla reward your efforts and grant you all ease, bless you and your loved ones, and allow us to attain taqwa, inshallah. Alright. Barakallahu feekum, jazakallah khair, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.